Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're journeying to the heart of West Africa, to a country known as the Land of the Upright People. That's right, we're exploring the rich and fascinating history of Burkina Faso. From ancient empires to a revolution that reshaped its identity, this nation's story is one of resilience, culture, and enduring spirit. So, grab your virtual passport, and let's dive into the history of this remarkable country. Before it was Burkina Faso, this region was a crossroads of great West African empires. Imagine, centuries ago, the lands here were part of the mighty Ghana, Mali, and Songhai empires. But the most direct ancestors of modern Burkina Faso were the Mossi kingdoms, which emerged around the 11th century. These kingdoms, including Ouagadougou and Yatenga, were incredibly well organized, with a complex political structure centered around the emperor, the Mogho Naba. For over 800 years, the Mossi successfully defended their territories and developed a unique culture that continues to influence the country today. Their horsemanship was legendary, and their resistance against outside forces became a defining feature of their identity. The late 19th century brought a dramatic shift. Like much of Africa, the region fell under the ambition of European colonial powers. After a period of military conquest and resistance, France officially colonized the territory in 1896, eventually naming it Upper Volta in 1919, a reference to the three Volta rivers that rise within its borders. French colonial rule lasted for decades, transforming the economy and society. The French administration used the territory primarily for labor, forcing many people to work on plantations in neighboring Côte d'Ivoire. Despite the hardships, the desire for self-determination never faded. The spirit of independence was brewing, waiting for its moment to rise. That moment arrived on August 5, 1960, when the Republic of Upper Volta gained its independence from France, with Maurice Yameogo as its first president. The early years of independence were challenging, marked by political instability, military coups, and economic difficulties. The country struggled to forge a stable path forward, navigating the complexities of post-colonial nation-building. This period saw several changes in leadership, as the young nation grappled with defining its political future and addressing the pressing needs of its people, from education and healthcare to agricultural development. Then came a pivotal figure who would change the nation's destiny forever: Thomas Sankara. In 1983, this charismatic army captain came to power with a revolutionary vision. He wasn't just a leader, he was an idealist who dreamed of a self-sufficient and truly independent nation. One of his most symbolic acts came on August 4, 1984, when he renamed the country from the colonial Upper Volta to Burkina Faso. This new name, combining two of the country's major languages, translates to Land of the Upright People, a powerful declaration of national pride and integrity. Sankara's revolution focused on anti-corruption, land reform, women's liberation, and massive public health campaigns that vaccinated millions of children. He became an icon across Africa, but his radical reforms also created powerful enemies. Tragically, Sankara's revolutionary era was cut short in 1987. His former colleague, Blaise Compaoré, took power and remained president for the next 27 years. Compaoré's rule brought a different kind of stability, but was also criticized for reversing many of Sankara's policies and for its authoritarian nature. However, the spirit of the upright people could not be suppressed forever. In 2014, a massive popular uprising, fueled by opposition to Compaoré's attempt to extend his rule, swept the nation. Millions took to the streets, forcing him to resign. This powerful movement showed the world that the ideals of dignity and self-determination were still very much alive in Burkina Faso. Today, Burkina Faso continues to navigate a complex path, facing significant security and humanitarian challenges. Yet its history, from the ancient Mossi kingdoms to the revolutionary fire of Sankara and the democratic aspirations of its people, reveals a nation of incredible strength and cultural richness. It is a story that is still being written by its people, the upright people, every single day. Thank you so much for joining us on this historical journey through Burkina Faso. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who loves learning about world history. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious.